God, therefore, sent his beloved Son as the perfect sacrifice. It is through the death and resurrection of Jesus that we are saved, redeemed, and set free from sin and death. We are promised eternal life. John 3:16 affirms who Jesus is, why he came to earth, and what belief in him results in. This verse depicts how great God's love for the world is that he would be willing to offer up his Son for us, which was an enormous sacrifice on God's part. It is because of God's sacrificial love that those of us who believe in Jesus and follow him gain eternal life. What is the context of John 3:16 and for God so loved the world? In this third chapter of John's Gospel, we read the account of a Pharisee named Nicodemus who had come to Jesus in the middle of the night. Nicodemus declared that some of the Pharisees recognized Jesus had been sent by God. It is possible that Nicodemus visited Jesus on behalf of himself and other Pharisees who were wanting to know more about Jesus. Yet in the dialogue recounted in this chapter, it is apparent that Nicodemus struggled to make sense of what it meant to follow Jesus. His unbelief was apparent in this exchange between him and Jesus. It is in the context of this conversation between Jesus and Nicodemus that we find this well-known verse. Jesus himself spoke this verse to Nicodemus, and it is filled with powerful truth. This verse declares exactly who Jesus is and the profound impact of putting one's belief in him. Believe that he is the Messiah, sent by God to save the world. Jesus spoke candidly and openly to Nicodemus when it came to revealing who he was and the eternal impact of the choice to follow him or not. End of Part 2.